Putting yourself out there is actually a lot harder than said. My name's Louisa. I'm 38 years old. I'm from Australia, and I think just over time I've just become really shy, and I never was like that. And I've put so many dreams on hold and just kind of shrunk myself over time, is what I would say. There's probably lots of reasons why, but over time, when you're just only focusing on the primary responsibilities that you need to do. So I'm a mum with my husband. We're raising 5 children between us. We're a blended family. We work full time. We have been very much focused on our careers over the past 5 years. And then slowly, as you just sort of focus on those things and really don't focus on hobbies, it kind of sinks in like, gosh, I'm a little bit bored, even if your days are really filled up to the max. And so over the years, I've constantly found myself wanting to try new projects. Now, I think this is really healthy to do. Sometimes we're told that we might start something and never finish anything, but what I would say that has come out is by experimenting and taking different courses over the past few years, I've actually come to know what I like and don't like in this season or in this phase of my life, and that's really exciting. So some things I have done is I completed different yoga courses. The 200-hour yoga course, which was fantastic and taught me a lot about movement and body, mind, spirit. You hear it all the time, but I actually learnt it. That was fantastic. I did a children's yoga teaching course, which was also fantastic because I did a really in-depth, comprehensive one, and so that's helped me in terms of raising my children, especially boys. Then I did a menopause yoga course with a teacher from the UK virtually, and that was mind-blowing. Now, what did I do with all of it? Did I go on to become a yoga teacher? No. Do I still practice all of those things in my life now? Absolutely. And so that was good. And then I've done facilitator courses. I've done content freelancing writing course, which was really good and something I really want to pick up and practice this year for sure. So I've done that. I'm just getting my lighting fixed a little bit. And, I've kind of lost interest in reading, and I want to pick that up again. So I've always wanted to do blogging. I was actually looking at videos and just trying to clear up storage as I work on this personal project for myself. And what I can see is that over the past 5 years since COVID, really, I have started videos and tried to put videos together. Now, the thing that I would say in reflecting in those videos is I was trying to be something. And this project that I'm doing, I am really committed to being fully authentic to myself and who I am. So, it's as simple as I don't wear makeup. So most of my videos are probably going to be without makeup. Okay. This is the aesthetic that we're going for. But I kind of just want to experiment and explore about learning new skills in this phase of life, because the reality is, and you see it in the workplace, I've been so committed to the roles that I have in my corporate life for so many years. I've been so vested in what I do. And, there's been moments where it's given me absolute drive and joy. But then, all of a sudden there's a restructure and there's redundancy. And I don't want to tie myself to like a self-belief or a kind of who I am, connected to my role. And I think people my age and women and men my age, I think we do that. I think it's just been something that came out of the early 2000s, that this is what we did. We hustled in corporate life, and now there's a different type of hustle. And I'm so grateful for the people who went on a different adventure to hustle and create these beautiful blogs on YouTube, which I'm so inspired by. And so it's about just kind of that balance of saving and reserving that space and doing something creative and trying something creative. And that's what I'm doing with this project. I'm not sure where it's going to go, but I'm going to give it a good go. I'm going to try and make it just when and how I want to feel about it. If I learn new cool things, I will teach you that. As you can see, I have a vinyl player in the background. That's a hobby I picked up as well last year. Just listening to all my favourite artists for the first time again, but on vinyl. And yeah, I hope it's encouraging to other people, or women in particular, especially mothers, just to start and don't forget yourself. So some goals that I have this year is getting back into fitness. I'm going to ride a 80-kilometre ride later in this year around November with my husband. So I've got to train for that because I've never ridden a road bike. And look, I'll be honest, we find our bikes off Facebook basically almost free because people just want to get rid of it. So that's how we've started on that, except my husband's a bit more of a professional cyclist. I'm also getting back into running. I'll be honest, I'm a lot heavier with having my third child than I've ever been before. So getting back into fitness has definitely been really hard. I've signed up for a half marathon on that. Now, I don't know how I'm going to run it, but there's a time limit. And so I've estimated that if I can run a kilometre in 9 minutes, I think I'll fake it. I might be the last one, but I'm going to go on that journey. I'm also going to practice writing. I really want to get back into that. Blogging. I really want to try this space. And yeah, just kind of bringing back that joy and spark into my life, because life gets tough when you're blended family, when you're raising kids of your own, 1, 2, 5, like us. Life can be tough, and the ages that they move into as well. So life happens all the time, and I've always thought, oh, when this passes, then I'll start. But you know what? Life starts again, and life happens again, and more hardships happen. And I'm really kind of sick of shrinking myself in not pursuing those things that I love. So I feel like over the past 5 years, I've gained some incredible skills that would allow me to create and move and have fun. And that's what this project will be about. Yeah. So I'm going to just try and polish this up and edit it as best as possible. And then I'm going to load it. And I'm just not going to think too much about it. And I'm going to learn, and I'm going to make more videos. And I hope you'll stick around and join me. Nobody's going to watch this video, and I don't care because I'm going to do it. So, yeah. What's your passion project? Do you have one? If you find this video and you're just starting as well, can you tag me below in the comments and I'll come follow you? I'm a great cheerleader. That's something that I really do really well with all my friends. I'm like, you can do it. Put your back into it. Yeah. Yay, I did my first video. See ya.